mains and Yasuo mains alike, I am the Nightwing, Way of Life Esports, coming at you guys with another League of Legends video. So there has been a little bit of news going on in the League of Legends scene. Obviously today, we learned that Damonte has found a team, and it's with no one other than Dignitas. Just goes to show you that they let him search for other teams. He didn't get a team, and they're like, yeah, we need an academy mid laner. You're already proven. You know, you got us to Worlds with the other roster that we previously had. And yeah, you want to play for academy behind Froggen? Well, that's exactly what happened. So, Damonte signs with Dignitas as their academy mid laner for 2020. After a month of uncertainty around his future in competitive League of Legends scene, North American mid laner Damonte has been announced as the latest addition to Dignitas' academy roster for 2020. When the 2019 offseason hit, Damonte revealed that Dignitas declined to exercise the second-year option on his contract, making him a free agent. As rosters began to fill up, people began to worry about the fate of one of NA's most promising homegrown talents. It's also raised concerns surrounding the LCS penchant for importing players instead of trying to give resident mid laners a chance to prove themselves. And then Dignitas today on their Twitter account posted, Damonte is coming home, obviously. And I'm pretty sure this will play, actually.
Do you know the dig down? Dig down, like phase up? Yeah. Dig down, bro. Dig down.
Check your watch, everybody. It's Tanner time. Clutch Gaming.
I'm so proud of everyone here. I fucking love Dignitas. You guys have given us so much. Like, it's unreal. There's no other place I'd rather be right now. It's crazy, guys. Actually, it's just insane.
Damonte's still alive. Vulcan shut down by the Ignite. Clutch Gaming seeing if maybe there's anything left to do here. Cody Sun still got plenty of HP. Oh, wow, what a shutdown. It is Tanner time, baby.
They got 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Welcome back home, Damonte. This past year, Damonte showed many signs of greatness throughout the 2019 spring and summer splits, and even helped lead Clutch Gaming to the organization's first World Championship appearance. In the 2019 LCS Regional Gauntlet, the 22-year-old had a 4.0 KDA with a 50% first blood rate. Damonte didn't have a great performance at Worlds, but the entire team was struggling to find a foothold in many of their matches. He has joined a plethora of amazing NA mid laners who are bursting with potential, but will he be able to continue his impressive growth as a mid laner at the academy level? The team still needs to find a new home for a few more players for its academy team, but things are looking up for fans of Tanner time. He could be battling for a starting spot on the main roster soon if he can outclass the rest of the pack with Dignitas Academy. So this is an interesting move. I know a lot of people weren't really exactly happy with him returning back to Dignitas after they didn't exercise his contract second year, but to be fair, I don't like it either, and I would prefer him not to choose them, if I'm being real and honest with you guys, because that just seems like when you break up with a girlfriend and then you guys get back together because you're just lonely, and you realize at the end of the day it was never going to work out, and you only got back together because you just needed somebody to be there for comfort. And the same thing is this situation. He only really is back here because there's nobody else, and that's sad. But to be fair, if you look at it in the sad terms, there's always a bright side to everything, right? So he obviously wants to play in the LCS. He knew and already said he was going to be in academy anyway. So would you rather be at home beaten off, you know, on a monitor or onto a monitor watching the LCS, or would you rather just, you know, play and be having the ability to play on an academy team, and maybe if a main roster in the LCS is struggling, maybe people see that and then they obviously pick him up. Because remember, if he's not playing, he can't exactly get picked. That's the thing. So if he's playing and he has a good rep in academy, then maybe there's a chance for him to start in summer if a roster that's having some trouble with the mid laner and they're struggling needs his help. So there is good possibilities for this. I think that there is a definite place for him to grow as more of a mid laner, but you have to factor in it through Dignitas' perspective. Dignitas goes in thinking, well, maybe if we had Frog in at Worlds, then things would have been a lot different. And you have to look at it from an org perspective as well. And I think that just looking at it from a player's perspective is also wrong too. But at least he gets to play in the LCS capacity and has a chance to show, at least in Academy, maybe or not, people should take a risk on him again. I definitely think that he should be taking a risk on. He should be on Evil Geniuses. Let's be honest here. Jizuke, I don't know where you guys are hyping this guy up for. He's had such a horrible year. I don't even know why people are hyping him up. You guys hype him up. I don't hype this guy up at all. I know he had a good 2018, but what year is this now? Yes, this is 2019. Damonte should be on Evil Geniuses as pending their last year performance. But people don't see it that way. People just see, oh, he's EU, so let's just pick him. And I don't really understand that, honestly. But I guess other teams don't see him as a winning mid laner, which could potentially be the case, obviously. Alright, so what else is going on? The 2019 League of Legends World Finals peaked at 44 million viewers. The 2019 World Championship Finals between Europe's G2 Esports and China's FunPlus Fenix was the most watched League of Legends match in the game's 10-year history. The quick 3-game series held in Paris brought in 21.8 million average minute audience and 44 million concurrent viewers, narrowly beating last year's record according to Riot Games. That is absolutely incredible.
This is what peak League of Legends looks like!
Fast, I'm moving in slow-mo. I'm a god, but I actually don't know. Bands get more like Volvo. Your best stuff looks like my words. Synapses, fire, and burns. Shutting it down.
Yeah, definitely. Man, a record-breaking world championship just goes to show you that League is overall growing. There's a lot more players going into the game. There's a lot more accounts being created. A lot more people playing solo queue. If you just look at it from a surface-level analysis, things are getting better. Now, I'm not going to delve into this video with problems with solo queue and all that other jazz. You know, the Academy scene is pretty much whack, as the Academy scene is just garbage. But overall, I think that this year has been a good year for League. A lot of rivalries, a lot of narratives, a lot of teams doing well. My team G2 got really far at Worlds. I was super happy about that. Cloud9 sadly didn't do it this year, and I was pretty sad about that too. But at least G2 came in clutch and made me pretty happy they got to the finals. And I'm glad that this year was able to bring in a lot more fans to League. And I hopefully think that next year we get a lot more people that are going to watch as well. Alright, so that's done. Let's go to the next page. And then we have Akaadian parts ways with TSM and joins Dignitas' Academy. Former TSM jungler Akaadian has signed with Dignitas and will play for the team's Academy roster heading into the 2020 League of Legends season. The organization announced today. Akaadian joined TSM at the start of the 2019 season and helped the roster reach third in the LCS Spring Split. The team booked a ticket to St. Louis for the Spring Finals. Yeah, that's we definitely got it there. Where they came in second to Team Liquid despite their improvement from the previous year. TSM opted to rotate between Akaadian and Grig for the starting jungler position during the summer split. And obviously, Dig posted here, we are obviously getting him, and there's no Akaadian highlights because they just don't exist. TSM ended the split in 4th with a 10-8 record and made it into the summer playoffs for a shot at qualifying for Worlds, but the team shocked fans by choosing to start its Academy jungler, Spica, who had never played on the LCS stage prior to the playoffs, without bringing either Akaadian or Grig as a substitute. And then we all know the rest is history. They lose to Clutch, and then they bring in a new roster. Presumably more than half of a new roster. It was just Bjergsen and Broken Blade that were obviously there. They chose to obviously bring in Kabe, Bilefrost, and Dardoch. Now, for a lot of fans that think TSM's first choice was Dardoch, that is a unproven, most definite lie. Their first choice was actually not Dardoch. Their first choice was Xmithie. Dardoch just happened to be available at the time, and they just chose him because Xmithie later on went to Immortals. Now, Fenix. You guys remember Fenix from Echo Fox? Yeah, he role swapped to AD carry, and their top laner is going to be Rodov. So the Dignitas Academy team is Akaadian, Rodov, Fenix AD carry, Damonte mid, and their support, it will most likely be a just a NA support or Academy support that was playing in the Academy split last year. So Akaadian and Damonte are both going to be on Dignitas Academy. What a goddamn interesting turn of events. That Akaadian and Grig are gonna be on the exact same org again. Grig is the main jungler, and Akaadian is the sub jungler. Now, factor this in. The only reason why Akaadian got to play instead of Grig in the spring is because Grig had wrist issues. Other than that, Grig would be the overall starter. But it's not going to happen this time. So we'll get to see maybe a full split of Grig. And we know that Dignitas wants to obviously win now. Not really much so with that roster. They have a $2.3 million invested into it. More than half of their budget. But it's okay. Because if you spend $2.3 million, guys, you will get 5th place in LCS. It is fundamentally confirmed at that point. So, I'll see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe. Most of all, enjoy. I'm the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Goodbye. Peace. Bye.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.